Hi. Yesterday, my bowling group went to the Cheetah Island to, how do you say, uchiage party, because we already finished the 16th league competition, and we'll have a seiseki happyo. I don't know how to say it, but anyway. And we had a luncheon, big luncheon. And on the way back to the bowling center by bus, we were talking about so many things, but the most funny or interesting story I made to a few people around me was what happened in Indonesian life when I went for the first time to start the stationing in Indonesia. It was 1986 January, and a few months later, my colleague, who were already stationed 5 years, and he took me to Surabaya. It's a western big city from Jakarta. So it was just like Jakarta is Tokyo and Surabaya is Osaka in Japan, something like that. Anyway, we went to Suharto-Hatta airport, and my colleague said while we were waiting the time, he went to the toilet. And he came back, so I said I think I will go too, and I went to the toilet and found out that there was no toilet paper. So I came back and I said, "Hey, there was no toilet paper. How did you do that?" And he said, "Norison, did you see the bucket and how to say hishaku, and you must wash your ass by yourself." So it was a surprise for me, but still, and I went down again and looked at it, and there was a basket all right and hishaku all right, but I didn't find any the nuno or towel or something like that. You cannot after you wash your ass, how do you do that? So I came back again and asked him, and then he said, "What are you thinking? You came here, the summer country, all the time it's summer, so you wash your hand, and you just cut your, how do you say this, wipe off the water by yourself. That's all. It's a summer country, it's dry out." And I said, "Okay, so that's what you have to do here." And international airport, Suharto-Hatta. I don't know if it is not true. It is already 28 years ago, so I'm not trying to insult the Suharto-Hatta airport. But anyway, at that time it was like that, and then I tried to wash my ass, but I cannot do that very well. So my trouser pants all wet, and still, after the toilet, I smell my finger, like a left hand finger, and smell, it was very bad. And then at that time, for the first time, I knew that the left hand is called no te in Islam country or in India. No wonder, you have to wash your ass by left hand using how do you say, the right hand holding the hishaku and wash your ass. And I came back to the waiting room, and he said, Onishi-san, it is said, this is an old saying, that you have to catch your un by yourself. That was just a funny story, but at that time I knew for the first time that we cannot use the left hand to exchange a visiting card, and when you're eating, they, well, not all of them, but many of them use the right hand when you eat the food. So the left hand is called Fujo no Te. Well, I'm afraid I translate exactly, literally, because I would not like to insult the country. But anyway, that was the first time, one of the very severe experiences I had in that country. That's all.